And we're back with some more Space Haven. And today we're going to actually get to play the game how it was intended to be played. We've got our little ship up and running. There's a few bits and bobs we're probably going to have to do to improve it. But right now we have a Dark Fortress military alliance relationship neutral. So these guys shouldn't kill us. We've got a derelict over here we can salvage, and we've got a bunch of mining resources we can mine. Yes, I will take all of these. Thank you very much. Yes, the lot. Go mine them all. And it seems we can't actually mine some of these resources. For example, the basic ore, we cannot mine it unless we have a processor on our ship. So what we're going to do here is we're going to expand out this section here, and we're going to put in a section for, well, processing ore, it would appear. At the same time, we have Lita and Brody. Actually, one second. Okay, names applied. Everyone has been named after their correct patron. First things first. I have discovered that there is limits to how good someone can become at something. It's not like RimWorld where people can just keep leveling up and they'll eventually get to 20 if they try hard enough. For example, the Beer God here, their botany is 2, and their max is 2. See this example research down here? It is at 3, but they actually have an experience and a daily limit that can keep going up. So they can become a 5 in research with enough experience, but they can never go beyond that. Well, there's a medical thing. You know what? Let's just say they can't go beyond it for now with an asterisk after it. That means it's kind of changed how I've assigned some of them out because I want people with good potential to be in areas so that they can learn and get better and eventually surpass other people who might be good at things. For example, the Beer God here was one of our best botanists, but they're no longer assigned to botany anymore because, well, they have no potential to grow, which means it's a waste of experience. But anyway, so Tash 1 here is a police officer before the apocalypse, and after it she is antisocial, which means she hates hanging around with people. Okay, good for her. But her weapons potential, absolutely incredible. She's already level 5, so she's definitely part of the away teams. Her botany is actually her only other skill that's any good, and she's got the highest botany potential of all of her people, so she hangs out with plants alone, or she goes and puts hot lead into people. Then we have the Beer God over here. Used to be a comedian before the apocalypse, is now a hero. A hero just means they're far less likely to surrender or curl up into a ball when on away missions, which is actually a good trait. Combined with them having decent weapons and weapon potential, we definitely want to be sending them on the away teams. At the same time, their traits are pretty trash in the yellow ones. The yellow ones are the main ones for working. Navigation, gunnery, shielding, operations, and piloting is all to do with more combat on the map, which there's going to be less of that, at least early on, until we get a lot more resources in. So we're just concentrating on the production side of things. So construction and industry will be their main ones to work in. However, we'll also have them on an equal footing with hauling stuff about the place. So they'll do construction, industry, and hauling will be their mains, because other people have other traits that would be better suited to that, but we definitely need their help. Plus, they've nothing else they're really strong at. Matt here used to be a mining technician, and after the apocalypse, they became a wimp. I don't know how, not very brave. They often choose to flee from confrontation, so we need to keep them out of combat because they will surrender at the first sign of trouble. However, their mining skill is absolutely exceptional. They're an incredible miner. With a level 5 in mining is mad. They can mine stuff super quick. They're also very good at industry, navigation, gunnery, piloting. They've got a lot of good skills that go really high, and then ones we can just completely ignore. So their main focus is mining with a secondary in industry and construction. And that's pretty much it. And then hauling after that. Then we've got Sinatra over here. They're actually our second best weapons person, and they used to be the one we were sending on away missions, but they're peace loving. Surrender rate goes up, their learning rate goes up, and their working speed goes up. The problem is the surrender rate's a bit of a problem. When we later on start facing people, they're going to end up putting their hands up a little bit too quickly. So despite having a really high potential in weapons, we'll be saving that for defense of our own ships. They're also specializing in construction and industry. We've given them a secondary in mining and a little bit and a secondary in research. Now, where's our primary researcher? Ah, yes. XID, Zid. Okay, so Zid over here is our primary researcher, namely because they have such massive potential for it. The Beer God actually has really good potential, or has a 3 in science and can go up to 5, but Zid being able to go up to 8 means we're probably going to want to have both of them working the console, well, in shifts anyway. We'll put them on different shifts so that they're both not working at the same time. That way there's always one of them awake to be actually working on the console. That should speed up research just a little bit. As well as that, their mining and construction is pretty good. So they're a primary in construction, secondary in mining, and a secondary in research. So that means we have quite a small crew and a lot of specializations. So if anyone goes down, it will be a problem. But for now, we don't have botany to worry about. You two, get on board the ship. We want to send you all the way over here and get moving. And what's going on here is this is damaged, and Matt here is applying a little bit of TLC. So I believe they're maintaining this engine, which... yeah, there seems to be a degradation rate. Also, we need to watch out because this is an asteroid hazard area, so... oh, yeah, there's asteroids there. You can see them flying in. We don't have shields. We don't have guns. We could be in trouble here because we don't have a lot of repair materials. So we need to clear this area out really quick. Then we need to start salvaging it so that we have spares to replace any damaged parts that happen. You guys, you want it? Docking complete. Exit. Everybody out. I really hate docking where you have to dock. I prefer to dock in an open area if possible. What do we got? Okay. Okay, early area secured. You go unlock that door. Oop. Bugs. Okay, it's bugs. That's better. If it's bugs, we want to get to that open space then. All right, quick. You, wait, go there. We could get to that open space. Come on. Yeah, okay, we're golden. Yeah, I think this is actually perfect. One more volley. And then run that way. Quick, quick, quick. Run. Gee, don't stop. And now Tash here. You're still a little bit too close. Maybe move back a little bit more. And now move back in. And so one of them should always stay out in the open, and the other one should maybe zip back and forth to draw them in. And let's try clearing out this side as well. Oh, yeah, there's more. Perfect. Beer God, yeah. We'll get you to step up so that they get closer. Oh, come on. I've also been reliably informed there is no friendly fire, so that's one thing we don't have to worry about. Yeah, buddy, we're still going to keep shooting you. Run all you want. We'll hunt you down. Oh! Come back here. Done. Perfect. And let me just go check that door. And what I'd like to do is open the doors fully so we can get... once you click on the door, it'll open, but if you walk through it, it'll close behind you. I would prefer to just leave the doors wide open, especially when facing these bugs. That way we can see them coming from further away. Oh, come on. Seriously? Perfect. I think that's most of them. Okay, let's grab both of you and get in a little bit deeper. Are you trapped? I think that bug is trapped, is it? Out into space. Quick, 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 quick. Yeah, they can't move. They're basically stuck there. Oh, turkey shoot. Weapons jammed. I'm still worried about weapons degrading over time, so we'll have to worry about that. Yeah, you grab that, and you grab whatever that is. And then we'll grab the rest of this stuff on the way out. There's meals on the ground. You have found nothing. Well, that's not great. Have a look in there, and you have found a new data log. We'll read that later. First off, we want to just clear out the last of this place. We've got to be close to finishing off. Hidden items, slave collar. Oh, no. I don't want to start getting into that stuff. I think we're good, but where can we sell it? You can't. Can you stick it in your pocket? Oh, primary. Uh-oh. You drop it on the ground. Perfect. Quick, quick, quick. Over here, over here. You guys want to start shooting? And what are you doing? Why have you not... Pull out your gun and start shooting, you muppets. Never mind, we're going to head to the space area and do what we've been doing before. Okay, that guy's dealt with. We need to go back and get some oxygen. Actually, no, come on, this has got to be the last of this area, right? I don't know if I want to bring that slave collar back. I feel like that would cause us more trouble than it's worth. Okay, there's the last bug. Damn it. We'll go take care of them. We just need some oxygen desperately. So, going back to the airlock, we can replenish our oxygen tanks, and then we can go back and take care of that last bug. Oh, the bug followed us. Hey! I know, we can undraft. Oh, actually, appears to be an item over there. And we'll undraft all. We'll start the reclamation process, but I want to go down and see what that last item is. No, that's not it. Ah, there we go. Whatever that is, go pick that up. Hopefully it's not another slave collar. Hidden item found, small breaching charge. Okay. Small explosive charge designed to destroy walls and doors. Allows boarding teams to create alternative paths inside enemy ships and stations. Skill required weapons too. Yeah, we got that. Stick that in your pocket for later. That might come in useful. Get to demolishing it. We're also going to need a bunch of tech blocks, I think. What we want to do is put in an ore processor. We want to stick an ore processor on our ship so we can start processing the raw ore in this sector. Have we been hit by any meteors? Not yet, but they are slowly creeping forward. Well, there goes that asteroid. Don't hit the ship. And excellent. That's a good miss. Nope. Yeah, they're far away. Okay, they seem to be coming from down here. So they come from the bottom right and go up to the top left. Oh, if we had to hid behind this station, it might have been a better idea. We didn't know where the asteroids were coming from. I think this thing can take the brunt of the damage for us. Okay, minor asteroid impact. We've repaired it. Um, Everyone's back to normal. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now, everyone start processing those resources. We need to get ourselves together that mining rig so we can clear out this area. Once we have that completed, we can then should be able to mine the exotic ores and things like that. And over here, we're quickly stripping this place down for parts. I think we've got most of it done already. And we might as well keep doing it until this place is finished. Oh, and I want to do some minor adjustments to the dining area. I think that toilet needs to move a bit. What I've done here is squish the bathroom back a little bit. And what we should be able to do is stick in an algae dispenser right there. Gonna make this area even more cramped, but it does mean we can turn biomass into food. It's not very tasty food, or it won't make them very happy, but it will keep them alive, because we're down to 3 days of food, and we need to get a little bit more militant about our food management needs. Alright, does anyone want to finish up producing the... Ah, there it is. The ore processor now has enough resources. We were a little bit shy on resources because of the fact, well, we didn't have any, but now we're processing the scrap from, well, the most recent batch, and that is allowing us to get this up and running. Oh, and give me a thermal regulator over here. This place keeps overheating. That is also going to cost one of these infrablocks. I think infrablocks are a lot rarer than I gave them credit. Those infrablocks are necessary for building a lot of the machinery. And tech blocks are also pretty good for the high-end stuff. I think we need more infrablocks. Lots more. Our first tech has completed. We've got grow beds. I've queued up Botany Level 2, which gives us a CO2 producer, but more importantly, there's a composter behind it. Composter is going to allow us to, well, scrap up all the bodies we find along the place. Otherwise, they're just going to collect on the ship, and it seems they're useful for some things. As well as that, there's like loads of things I'd like to get my hands on. Item fabricator would allow us to make guns, but we need plastic for that. Chemical refinery would allow us to make plastic, would allow us to also make fertilizer. Just very useful in general. Then at the same time, we would like to get a X1 power generator. Would allow us to generate power using refined energerium or whatever the hell it's called. Unfortunately, we also need something to refine it, but we've got a bunch of those rods in storage. See, we have 16 energy rods, and we can use those energy rods to power the ship if needs be. And why is everything so angry over here? I think it's because the temperature is too high. Is it? Yeah. Temperature's not great in this area. Why is that system core giving us... Damn it! You know what? I don't know what those symbols mean, but we'll sort those out. For now, this is done, which means we can start mining these. Give me mining. Take the lot. Everything. Excellent. Now they're selectable. So, that should mean our miner can now go out and process those. Well, go out and bring those back, and then we can process them in the ore processor. Meanwhile, we're going to have some people work over here on processing all the scrap we've got our hands on, and... What was that? Ooh, destructive environment hazardous gases. Okay, okay. Gas scrubber. It was one of those. Gas scrubber can go right there. We'll make that a high construction priority. I believe this thing, when it's working, might produce some gases that are a little bit uncomfortable, and we want to make sure that our people don't get annoyed by that. And this also takes one of those infrablocks. Do we have any more infrablocks, people? If not, you're going to have to process some immediately. Incoming ship next turn. Okay, the incoming ship is civilians. Relationship is -3 neutral. ETA 7 hours. Oh, there's a fortress over here we should probably trade with. We can trade with them and buy and sell resources. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. The main thing we want is food. I mean, those infrablocks would be nice, but food is what's going to kill us. With enough scrapping and all of that stuff, we can get our hands on everything else we need. Yeah, like they do sell infrablocks, but we have a few extra things. Like we have 7 energy blocks. We could probably sell a couple of those off. Anything else worth selling? You know what? We'll wait till the trader comes in, and then we can compare the trading between the new ship that's coming in with civilians and the currently existing ones. Oh, sweet! You can actually see the ore processor working away. Like they dropped the ore right in there. Huh. Cool. Here comes the new ship. And 1 second, we'll talk to him a minute. And over here... Yeah, look, this thing comes over and drops it in the top. That's actually kind of cool. Problem we face at the moment is, well, the toxic gas is building up in our ship. Kind of annoying. People are busy getting into spacesuits to protect themselves from it. Let's see if these guys are better to trade with. After thinking about all of this trading for far too long, we're going to make a few trades here, but they're going to look a bit nuts. Hopefully not too nuts. Energy blocks. Yeah, we're going to sell 3 of them off. That'll leave us, or 2, yeah, give me 3. That leaves us with 4 of them. Hopefully they're useful for something, and I'm not shooting myself in the foot by doing this, but we can get them from the recycler, so I'm happy enough with that trade. At the same time, we're going to pick up maybe 2 or 3 of these infra blocks. Actually, you know what, just give us 1. We need 1 to tide us over for now. Then we're also going to do something that seems rather stupid, but bear with me. They will buy root vegetables for 230 a pop each. So fine, we will sell them those root vegetables, meaning they're going to give us 13.55 in credit. In fact, I think we've pretty much cleared them out. If we were to sell them another, what? Yeah, that would actually completely clear them out. So that gets us most of their money, and it gets us an infra block. There's nothing else really there that's worthwhile. For example, there's a markup on medical supplies. They're actually selling meat quite cheaply, but we're not going to care. We're just going to accept that and let that trade happen. Then over here, we're going to perform another trade with the Dark Fortress guys. Reason being, they are selling nuts and seeds for 179, which is actually cheaper than what we sold the vegetables for. So we sold vegetables for a profit, and now we can buy the nuts and seeds back. So at least 2 of those, but I think I'm also going to sell some energy cells. These, I'm not sure how important they are, but yeah, there's a markup on them, so they're worth good money, and we need the food. Actually, I'm going to throw in 3 nuts, so make it 3 nuts and a couple of biomatter. The biomatter we can feed into an algae thingy that will hopefully tide us over on food a lot more. It's not great for the people, but it's really cheap. I think we'll probably be doing another trade in a bit as well. Once these trades go through and we get some money in the bank, we might come back and clear out even more of their biomatter. And maybe some more of their nuts. See, the thing is, we need a lot of food. And once we get that infra block, we can put down, the gas scrubber. And once the gas scrubber's up and running, we can hopefully stop this place being toxic to people. Sorry, everyone. My bad. Health and safety regulations are on pause at the moment. Okay, I think, is that the first trade one? No, that's our people going over to trade, and their one's coming back. So there, they've popped off the infra block. Cool. Someone want to get on that? That's a high priority construction if you wouldn't mind. We want to make sure that, the gases get removed from that room. Go on. Okay, so that should start removing the gases. Everything's stable again. That also scrubs out the CO2. Excellent. Now I want a water collector and a water purifier. Well, that's going to have to wait. We're a little bit short on resources. Here comes the second stash right now. And that has dropped off everything, including all the nuts. Perfect. Now that means we should get... Yep, our food's going up to 3. In that case, let's start another trade. We should have more money to deal with now. Yeah, we got 1,300. I'm thinking more food is in order. Our biggest drain now is going to be power. Oh, okay, there's food. We've got 3 days of it. We've got 9 days of power. We've got 11 days of oxygen. So water we're good on. It's the food that's the real bottleneck right now. That's 6 more biomatter and a bunch of nuts and seeds. Perfect. That should tide us over and stop us from starving anytime soon. Now, once that last trade deal is done, we should probably get out of here. Is the mining complete? Yep, mining has been complete. So once the trade is completed, it's time for us to jump. In fact, we should probably get everyone... Nope, we'll let them get their food on. I think they just... Oh, incomplete meals, yeah. Everyone's going to start getting a little bit of vitamin and nutrient deficiencies, but... Hey, that's the life of a space pirate. A little bit of space scurvy. We are almost fully charged for a jump out of here. Excellent. Now, where to is the question. But we should just hit the jump button and be done with it. There's nothing else in this sector worth anything. We've basically strip mined everything. I am tempted to buy more food and things, but I just don't know enough. Wow, are they coming towards us? I think they're actually on a collision course. Let's jump. Bye-bye. Missed us. Oh yeah, plan. Now, I think we go back to where we were. I was going to go down here and do this mining because we've got the food, but I have been advised we can go back here. And now what we can do is claim the old mining station. So, yeah, there's the mining station right there. There's the derelict we completely gutted. So get in right tight to the mining station and deploy. And done. Okay, so this is a mining station, and we can either claim it and use it again, or we can abandon this ship and make it permanently derelict. I don't want to claim it because, well, I want to dismantle it, so we want to hit abandon. And now salvage is available. So in that case, we'll take everything? Yeah, we'll take all of that, thank you very much. And tech scrap and infra scrap first. Oh, and hull scrap. Yeah, tech, infra, and hull, because the reason we want all of those is they give us those blocks, infra blocks that we use to build stuff, and I want to build an algae dispenser so that we can use all of our biomass to make algae to feed to people so that, they have more food and we can last longer. Though our power is now becoming a problem, but This is refining materials, and hopefully it'll give us some energirium. Ooh, we might have to start buying energirium at this rate. Maybe that's going to be the first thing that kills us. We'll find out. Oh, and I have also been advised that I could have actually migrated the builders over here. So instead of building a builder in this, we could have migrated the builder over and migrated the miner over. Yeah, just things you never do. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yep, they've ripped out the walls. And because they've ripped out the walls, all the gases are escaping the building. Kind of okay with that. Well, maybe I should have left it on the walls until we were finished. Leave the hull. You know what? Leave the hull. Take everything but the hull. That way there shouldn't be as much, well, they won't have to wear their spacesuits as much, which should keep them happier, at least in the short term. Wait, what? Incoming ship next term. Incoming ship civilians. Relationship -3 neutral. ETA 7 hours. Is this the same crowd? It sounds like this is going to be the same crowd, and we've got schematics for whatever was in that corner, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was, but that's okay. We're dismantling there. You know what? It's grand. We're going to demolish everything in this entire base, and eventually everyone, well, we'll have all of the resources necessary. And if we go back to the ship, should be processing some of that into infrascrap, so we should finally... No, we still don't have infrascrap. God damn it, guys. Get working on there. Stop lollygagging about. And you guys, keep demolishing. You're doing good work in there. Well, this ship looks very similar, but I don't think it's the same one. Maybe because they've got fruits on sale. Yeah, we'll take a couple of fruit. Why not? I don't think we have anything worth selling to them. Actually, a couple of hull blocks. And we'll take a couple more fruit. Do you have any energirium, actually, by any chance? Ooh, you do. Markup. No, thank you. Difference -6. You can take some base metals. You want to be able to refine those for a while. And... perfect-ish? Yeah, that'll do for now. And that gives us some more food to keep us going. And the fruit have lots of vitamins in them, which is necessary to keep our people from having a vitamin problem and then, you know, dying. Right. Full-on demolition. Get this place ripped apart as quick as you can. Food-wise, I think everyone's good and happy. We've got some veggies in storage now. That should help us out. Combined with the nuts, okay, the nutritional profile's not going to be great on our food, but it should be good enough that they hopefully don't get too vitamin deprived. All this beautiful salvage has given us some infra blocks, which means we can go in under food and grab ourselves an algae dispensary. Be able to squeeze it in right there. Yeah, we made perfect room for it. Excellent. Now they can take biomatter and water and then eat it. It is not tasty. Basically, we're taking the stuff out of the toilet, mixing it with water and algae, and getting them food out of it. But we bought a bunch of spare biomatter as well, so technically it's other biomatter we're also putting in there too. Guys, do you want to move all that stuff? It's looking kind of clogged over here with resources. Start moving that into storage, or, okay, fine, stick it in the recycler. Your call. Okay, we're at 4 days of food supply. What happens when they start stocking this up? 15 days? Oh, yeah. And new research. We've got the CO2 producer, which means the composter is up next. Now, what to do after that is the question. Now, fights have been pretty handy so far, but I think I want more people along. I think I want to do the item fabricator. Problem is, even if we do the item fabricator, we won't be able to build anything on it because it requires plastic to make any SMGs. And I'm probably just going to go with SMGs. They sound like they're pretty good. Or maybe rifles. Rifles or SMGs. Ooh, shotguns. Nope. Stop thinking about it. Just hey. I think next up, though, might be chemical refinery. The reason for the chemical refinery is it gives us access to the ability to produce plastics, which we need. It also gives us the ability to produce fertilizer, which we're going to need to make food in sustainable quantities. And it also gives us the ability to turn raw chemicals into chemicals that can then be turned into either plastics or fertilizer. So this is a very necessary building, but it seems like it requires an experiment on raw chemicals. And it requires 2 of them. How much raw chemicals do we even have on board? I don't think we have a lot. We have none. How do we have no raw chemicals, guys? Oh, yes. These ore processors don't really do much. It takes, like, each piece of ore only gives you 0.1 of something, usually 0.1 of 3 different items. So, for example, basic ores, I think, give you 1 base metal, 1 carbon, and I want to say 1 raw chemical. I could be wrong on that. And then the exotic ores, they give you noble metals, hyperium, and energirium. I think something along those lines are pretty close. So you have to actually process 10 ore, and then you'll get 3 ore out. But until you've actually processed 10 of that specific type of ore, you get nothing. It's just stuck inside the machine. It won't give you fractions. You have to have, like, whole numbers. Which is why there's, like, whole things about don't put certain, don't dismantle things while there's food in them, that type of stuff. There was reasons I shouldn't have stayed in here for so long because I ended up, well, No matter what way you do it, I figure you're always going to lose some resources to just fractions being inside a machine. There's no way of avoiding it, no matter what time you transfer over. So we'll just have to live with the losses. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Plus, we're down to 3 days of power. Um, yeah, we're utilizing a lot of it. Time to get our hands on some more Energirium, I'm thinking. How much have you got? 0.5? Ugh. Alright, start charging it up, people. We're going to need everyone back aboard. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, I think everything's finished here. Everyone's back aboard. We are ready to jump. Alright, this time, I think we're going to head over here. Yeah, it has exotic ore, basic ore, and then we're basically going to stay here real quick. Going to auto travel target, yes. And so we're just going to fly straight through that area, right on down. Okay, where's the rest of the ores? It said there was going to be more ores. Okay, let's see. Oh, nope, no listing. Huh. Okay then. We'll check ourselves right there. And, they're all on one platform. Well, that simplifies things. Mine a lot of them. While you're mining that, what we're going to do is we're going to finish processing all of the resources that are in there and continue on with the research. Then we're going to want to jump out of here, and we're going to need to get our hands on some Energirium over here. We have no choice. We'll have to buy it, do whatever it takes. Otherwise, we're going to run out of resources. Or sorry, run out of power. What the? Fire? On a crawler corpse? Okay, you. Can you, like, you know what? No. We're going to let you do your thing. You putting it out? Did you just... Oh. It's over here. Can anyone put that out? Oh, please tell me you can put that out. Well, awkward. Could you please get in there and put that out? I need all of that equipment in there. Oh my god. Right. Okay. No, no, stay in there. Finish it off. Well, that's not great. On backup power. Oh, yeah, needs unmet. I'm gonna power you off for a bit. You are stopped. We are also gonna stop you. Need to conserve our power for a bit until we get to the next location. And we'll let the miner keep doing its thing. Oof. All of that smoke is not great, I imagine. Ow. I think, yep. Asteroid hazards. That was probably what started that last thing. Okay, we're going to need to do some research on shielding and stuff like that, but if the miner could finish up their work, that would be great. Uh, oh. Well, we're learning the hard way. Probably should have invested in a shield at an earlier time. Right, most of the smoke is gone. We're down to this little gas extractor here, removes smoke, CO2, that type of stuff, and the smoke is pretty much all gone. There's about 5% smoke left and finished. Alright, I paused those two buildings just so that we can conserve power for now. Research will continue. I'm almost tempted to change our research focus. I think once the composter is done, I think the first thing we're probably going to go for is power. Yeah, these power generators. Maybe that's the first thing I should have went for. I just thought food would be more of a concern, but I think the algae thingy is going to... Well, the algae dispenser is going to keep us going for a fair while longer. Alright, slight problem. It turns out disabling the ore processor means they can't mine this because it assumes we don't have an ore processor on board. Kind of annoying. So we've turned that back on. That means we just have to stay here a little bit longer, and I'll keep an eye out for asteroids while we do. Okay, I think it's time to leave this nightmare hole. Are you finished? Get back on. Nice. Okay. This was a bad idea. Let's jump out of here immediately. Everyone power the systems up. We got 4 days of fuel left, and we need to get moving. And you can no longer... You don't need to be paused anymore. Let's jump. Finally. Well, this place was horrible. Let's head over to this location, and hopefully it's slightly better. And what are you? Ooh, you're a farming station. No derelicts, though, or anything. It's not great for us. This one does have a derelict. That is... That 2 derelicts? The Thunder Horse, Cult of New Haven derelict, and the... something Cult of the... Fine. Oh yeah, you civilians leisure station. That sounds wonderful. Okay, we'll go in between the derelicts. The derelicts are probably what we're going to be harvesting the most from. Might want to trade with these guys. And poof. Oh yeah. We need to process the resources here. We need to see what they're willing to trade, and they have a black market. Cool. And they would have bought the slave collars. Maybe I should have brought the slave collar. That might have been an idea, and we could have black marketeer sold it to them. Ah, so this is where they buy the human organs and human meat. Right. Got it. Got it. So this is where you sell all your illegal stuff to make money. We can purchase services from them. So I've seen medical services. I assume this looks like food services. Yeah, food services. You basically can send your people over to get a top-up meal. That might be something we would be interested in, depending on what they can trade for. Available missions, none. Everyone wants to buy those energy cells. I'm beginning to feel like kind of silly for selling them all. They're probably very valuable. Time for Tash and the Beer God to go have a quick trip over here. We have enough power to last us for 3 days, so let's just see about demolishing the ship and see if it has any resources we want. Okay. What do you got for us? Oh, it's bugs. Excellent. You know how much we love bugs, especially when we can just fly and shoot them from a distance. Oh, this is excellent. Turkey shoot. Right, I think that's most of the ship kind of opened up. Actually, let's check out this stash over here. Maybe they've got more breaching charges. Haven't found a use for them yet, but hopefully it's some more slave collars. Hidden pistol. Oh, hell yeah. Now we can bring over a third person. That might actually be handy. You are... Yeah, I don't see any difference between you and this one. I don't know if there's quality in this game. Alright, well, in that case, we now have a pistol. I feel like this place should have been explored already. I think there's something else alive around here. No, it's done. Okay, let's strip this place apart for parts. Ooh, and we got 2 Energirium. Excellent. That's actually perfect. We needed that. We'll also start with hull scrap, tech scrap, infra scrap. In fact, we'll take it all. Every single last chunk of it. While scrapping this up, we have noticed that there is asteroids in this area as well. I should double check that every time I land somewhere. But they seem to be coming from up this direction. So we look to be shielded by this mass here. So I think we don't have to worry about that. I was going to start putting in a cannon. There is a point defense turret you can stick down. So we could put one, and you see that's the radius of it. The turret basically sticks at the top, and it would shoot down asteroids as they come near us. We don't really have any good places to put it just yet. Actually, no, we could put it over here. Actually, I think we're going to install that before we move on to our next location. Does it show you if it's going to be an asteroid sector before you move to it? Like, I'm not seeing it show that it's an asteroid sector. Unless it's just if there's little blobs like that. Like, okay, so that probably means that's going to be asteroids as well. So the assumption I'm making right now is if it shows you a bunch of rocks in the middle, that means asteroid sector. And because we're playing on brutal difficulty, everything's going to be an asteroid sector, and probably with a whole bunch of temperature differences as well, just to make things fun. Yeah, warning high thermal radiation sector. Yep, that seems about normal. Oh well, it's grand. We're burning through a lot of power to keep ourselves cool. We're burning through a lot of everything basically. But hey, that's what we signed up for. Demolition complete. Now it's time to take our 3 shooters this time. Matt Kiernan has been promoted. Unfortunately, let's just say they're not going to be great at this. Their problem is they're a bit of a wimp, which means they're more likely to surrender. But so long as it's bugs or bots, I don't think they can surrender. So let's see what happens here. We're going to go over here and land on this outside part. And hopefully it's bugs. If it's bugs, this would be awesome. If it's bots, this is going to be nightmare fuel. And what do you got for us? Docking complete. Click to exit craft. All right. Do we see anything that gives us an inkling? No. Okay, then. Let's explore. Yeah! Shoot them. Shoot them now. Slow the game down. Well then, I couldn't see anyone there. Let's check your status. Scared. Yeah, well, that's going to happen. Did something I dislike. Wound. Okay, so we got 1 wound already. This is not a good way to start. Okay, there's another bot over there. So I think what we do is we wait until they open the door and then shoot them in the face. Are they hitting the wall? Or I think they were actually hitting the wall. Oof. We might have to go back and get more healing and stuff after this. Hey, you, open that door. What do you got in there? Hey, everyone, move, 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 move. Let's go in, start clearing this area out. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Matt, open that door if you wouldn't mind. Yes, I know you're terrified, but, you know, that's just the way things are. Uh, keep moving, everyone. That looks like a stash. What do you got for us? Nothing. Well, that's just depressing. Open the door. Okay. Bum rush. Get in there. Quick, 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 quick. Yeah, I don't think Matt's cut out for this gig. But so long as we clear the ship nice and quick, hopefully shouldn't be able to have a mental break. Tash, open that door. What do we got? Great. Nothing much we can do here. Okay, okay. So far, so mildly bad. Like, I mean, there's got some wounds and stuff going on, but we've had worse days. I think the first ship probably did more damage on this one. No, why did I say that? We're not even halfway done. Oof. Oh, this is a really long corridor. Nope. There's a bot. Run. Oh, yeah, we got pistols. And pistols just suck at long range. They just really do. There's no two ways around it. So we need to get better guns. So what we need to do is get them in close enough that we can shoot them quick. But not so close that they explode and kill us. Okay, this looks like good gear to chop up. And there looks to be a decoy up ahead. Can we get over there from here? Yes, we can. Ooh, there's more stuff here. Matt, go grab that, whatever it is. Oh, I haven't read the last data pads we got. I really should. That was credits. Cool. Data log and credits. Dear God, open that up. Greet our newest fodder. And how you doing? Okay, your traits are moody. I don't know what that will mean. Your weapon skill has potential. Your research skill has potential. Botany skill, actually, that's the best botanist I've seen so far, just on that alone. Yes, we could use somebody like you. Welcome to the crew. Now, let's just put you on a different schedule before I forget. Oh, I put everyone onto schedule 5 to get them recreated before they came over here. Probably an okay idea. You guys can all go back onto schedule 2 now. I want to keep all the red shirts on the same schedule so they're all kind of synced up. Then, yeah, put everyone else on schedule 3. Oh, and Wes, actually, I think you might be our new shooter. Like, you've got a weapon skill of 2, but you got the potential to go up to about 6. Your surrender chance is... that surrender chance thing is annoying, but in all fairness, Matt already has the wimp trait, which means they're even more likely to surrender. And Sinatro is peace-loving, which means, yeah, they're also likely to surrender. And we're getting a lot of wimps here. Not that I'm thinking about like dumping people out airlocks or anything just yet, but it's definitely not good to have this many non-violent people on the team. We need a lot more violence going on. Okay, so the bot's over there somewhere. Let's get in there. And there's a body as well. Cool. Ooh, you should go over and check that. While you do, we're going to charge forward. Actually, if you do, we're going to grab some O2. Nothing found. Well, isn't that just great? I was just hoping for more guns. More guns, like, I mean, okay, I know it's a bit of a dream, but I think it would have been nice. You guys go to there. Let's get over here. We need you to look around the corner. Where's the bot gone? Oh. Fine. Looks like we're going to have to run down this bot. There you are. Okay. You three get over there. Nope. No. Okay, what just happened? Okay. Undraft all. Perfect. Well, that was nightmare fuel, but we survived. Everyone's not horrifyingly bad. We can now scrap this place down and we get a bunch more resources. Hopefully there's some Energirium on board. That would be nice. No, but we do get some hyperfuel we can't use because... never mind. Okay, have we got energy scrap? Yes, we do. We will do the energy scrap first and we'll grab the hull to go with it. And we'll just let everyone do their thing. Some of you are going to have to go home and get some medical attention. Oh, finally, the composter is in. Now, I've made some changes to the research queue. I've stuck in basic entertainment. People are starting to find it a little bit harder to stay happy. Might be because of, all the horrible things that are happening, and we've gone past the early stages of the game where they get bonuses. But chucking in a jukebox or an arcade machine into the dining area might be an idea. At the same time, after that, I want to go straight for the next power generator level. This one up here. So we need to get the power capacity node. Then we need, it's basically, power capacity node's basically a battery. Then we get the X1 power generator, which will increase our energy efficiency. Then after that, we're going to have to get the energy refinery so that we can actually process Energirium into those energy rods. Yeah, but we've got a bunch of those energy rods in storage, 16 of them. So once we get the power generator, we can use it, assuming we can keep everyone happy enough. Oh, and there's a meteor shower hit. Hey, does someone want to go over and take out that power generator now? We might get some energy scrap out of that, Yeah, but I think we've got a little bit over time. Still going a little bit slow, I know. I'm sure you could probably fly through this early start a lot faster. But we've kind of learned what we're doing, and I think we're going to have to build a cannon before we leave. Everywhere seems to have meteors, and meteor showers could be dangerous for us. We've landed in the right spaces. We've been lucky with the direction the meteors are coming from in a lot of instances. But I think a turret right about here might be in order. Point defense right there. Or wait a minute. Let's move you somewhere better. Right there. Excellent. In that location, it should provide enough coverage. Yeah, it'll be grand, right? We just gotta hope they don't come from diagonally perfectly that way, or they might get to the ship before the point defense turret has a chance to destroy the meteors. Well, I'm going to finish demolishing this, and then I think, we're going to have to buy... I've turned off This ore processor seems to use a lot of power. Like, a lot. So we're going to leave that off, and we're going to try and hum along on power. We're going to buy 2 Energirium from these guys, probably sell off some stuff. But they've only got 2 Energirium for sale, so we're going to have to buy all of that. We've no choice. Next place up is a farm. Anyway, I'm going to cut this out here. This was more of barely staying alive in Space Haven. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck.
We'll meet again. We'll love again. Under the sky. Under the rain. We'll fly. To the